Hello, I'm Tazzy and welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about my top 8 things from Ready Player One, the film. Before I get into my top 8 things about the film that I enjoyed, I just want to point out that these are things that aren't necessarily true to the book. They're just my favourite things, as if the film wasn't based on the book Ready Player One and it was its own thing. I will be making another video that is comparing the book to the film and all the things they basically missed. Well, not all the things, because that would be a ridiculously long video, but some of the things that I noticed that they missed that really irked me. So keep a lookout for that video. By the way, these are in no particular order. They're just things I liked about the thing. Just things I liked about the film. So, number 1 is Sorrento. The way they done Sorrento's character was so good. It was hilarious. He was so stuck up and such an idiot. It was brilliant. I loved the way he walked around the place being like, give me that. This is what I think. And I was like, thumbs up for Sorrento. So number 2 is the war scene. And even though there's some things I wish were in the war scene from the book, I can totally forgive them for it. I just loved the ammo situation and seeing some really awesome weapons from things that I love, and that was great. I loved that whole scene. It was brilliant and fun and like actiony and like, oh yeah, really got you like, oh that's cool. Number 3, the Sixers haptic suits in HQ. So the way they had that whole war room set up was brilliant. It was hilarious, and how they sort of had them moving there from one suit to another was hilarious. And when they had the big bit where they're all trying to get past that bit, that was great. That was funny. Really well done. I thought that was pretty good. I quite liked that. Number 3 is the race. And the reason why I like the race is because, do you know what? It wasn't in the books. It's got nothing to do with the book, but it was really interesting how they added that in and how they worked with it and made it their own. It also reminded me of a game, and I can't even remember the name of the game right now, Trackmania. So there was a level that I played on Trackmania that had the trick that is in the race at the beginning, and that's hilarious. I found it hilarious. It was also really cool seeing all the different properties in that film. Yeah, in that scene from different films and pop culture references in that scene. Like, it was really well done, and considering it was something completely original for the film. Number 5, which is the special effects of the Oasis. So all the effects, how they made it look in the Oasis was really cool, to try and capture that like real-ish look, but it's not quite real. I really loved how they done that. I really loved how they rendered the characters and things in there. It just looked really pretty and shiny, and it was great. Number 6 is, again, something that they've made pretty original. It is IROC's character in the film. For anyone that is watching this before they've seen the film, or anyone that's seen the film but hasn't read the books, basically IROC in the film and IROC in the book are like 2 different people, completely different. And so IROC was something I was not expecting. When they first introduced him in the scene, I was so confused. I was like, why is IROC talking to that person? Well, at first I didn't even realise who the character was. I was like, IROC, who's IROC? Who's IROC? And then it dawned on me and I was like, why is he here? What is this? But they made his character really funny, so I really enjoyed what they did with it. He's kind of like just a loot hoarder and just hilarious character. Like, his scenes are so funny. I don't want to go into it because I don't want to spoil too much. But just, yeah, IROC's character, hilarious, really well done. Honestly, just, if you have read the books, just be warned, IROC is not the same as he is in the books, but he is hilarious. Number 7 is the stacks themselves. How they made the stacks look was great. In my head, when imagining the stacks, it was really hard for me to imagine them. And I'm normally someone that can like imagine the whole world and everything in it when I read a book. I'm very, very deeply like absorbed into it, and I create this whole world and this whole image and very precise detail. But the stacks are always hard for me to imagine. I had like several different sort of images of the stacks, but I really liked how they made the stacks. It does look like one of the covers that they had on the books. But it just looked really cool, and it was really like placed really well. The final 8th thing that is like one of the things that stood out to me that I enjoyed about this film was H's avatar. So it wasn't quite how H's avatar was described in the books, none of them were, but it was really cool, and he just looks awesome, like so awesome. His avatar is great. H just like looks cool, and his features are cool, and there's one scene where they show off him kind of like fighting. That is it. That is all for this video. Like I said before, I will be making another video which are some of the things that the film missed out, that either really bugged me that they missed them out, or things that I think they could have really easily put in. I'm not a filmmaker, but you know, I feel like they shouldn't have been left out. I hope this video wasn't spoilerish for anyone. I would hate to do that to you, and give this video a thumbs up if you want to give it a thumbs up, and feel free to subscribe to my channel. This weekend I will be at Insomnia, so I'll be having a great time, and I'll also be vlogging it, so make sure you check that out once it's uploaded. And I hope you all have a lovely Easter weekend. Make sure you check out my last video, which is me eating Easter eggs, and it's pretty hilarious. If I think it's hilarious. But anyway, peace out, bye.